You're watching Crystal Elizabeth.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. There has been so much that has happened since the last time that I have filmed, last posted. So I just really wanted to film this video, just a very relaxed chit chat, get ready with me. But without further ado, let's just go ahead and get ready for the day. I'm gonna go ahead and start off with is the CeraVe moisturizer. Shout out to Jocelyn, thank you so much for putting me on this moisturizer because I love it. But I'm just gonna go ahead and quickly moisturize my face. I moved in with Neil officially. It was actually really exciting. I kind of took up the majority of the summer only because we kind of moved like the middle of it. Also too, I'll go ahead and make sure I leave everything that I am using linked down below. I'm going with the e.l.f. primer. Also helping our families move as well because everybody was kind of like moving, so we were helping everyone move too. Also did tutoring. I tutored Neil's cousin to read. It was my first time actually tutoring someone, like anyone in general, so it was actually really nice that I got to do it with someone that I knew and not like a stranger, but yeah, that went pretty well. I'll be going in with the Take Me to Ibiza palette. Like to use eyebrow powder, eyebrow makeup instead of, you know, black eyeshadow, but it's all good. I was tutoring, I moved in. I was already here most of the time. I spent most of my time here anyways. It's just the only big difference I can really say is having all my stuff here. All my stuff is finally here. I have to like go back and forth. I had this big bag that I would go home like every so often and then like refill it with like clothes and stuff that I didn't have over here. Was it hard adjusting? No, it wasn't hard adjusting because like I said, I was already here, but I will say that it was at first like everyone was kind of getting used to me and I was getting used to everyone, as in like routine wise and like me being here now, like legit here. So other than that, it's been really nice. All right, that looks good to me. Next I'll be going in with my e.l.f. concealer in Fair Beige. So I'm in the middle of filming a TikTok, so I'm sorry if the camera is shaky. So I also began my spiritual journey over the summer, and honestly I kind of knew before summer started that I really wanted to take time for myself and giving myself the self-care that I know that I deserve. So I kind of knew before the summer started. However, I did not expect it to be the whole summer. I was taking the max classes on top of taking classes at a community college as well. So, and then I took summer school right after. I didn't have a break for myself. I was very stressed out, as you can imagine. I was doing a lot of classes. I didn't really have time for myself. My health started to deteriorate very, very quickly and very bad. I got so sick physically that I had to stop going to school, which sucked. It's just like, what do I do type of thing, because I've never missed school, so it's just like, what? I knew since then I wanted to take summer off. I really took the time to reflect, as in like myself and kind of just like who I am as a person, only because it was so much more than that. It was a blessing in disguise. Honestly, not gonna lie, I felt for a while, for a bit, that I was just like floating like a lost soul. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know where I was going or the direction. I just kind of felt like I was just floating. I don't know if that makes sense, but I just felt very, very lost, and I knew that I owed it to myself to at least think about where I wanted to head in the future. And I picked up new hobbies. I have always been into astrology, so I decided to learn more about it and just know, like, just educate myself more, because I just, you know, I'm so interested in it and I just want to know about it. So if you're into astrology, hey girl, what's up? But for those of you who are not, sorry, but what I'm learning is next level and it's so interesting. I'm learning about the planets and like the energies that they have. I'm still new. So much that I need to learn still. I have learned quite a bit. Been reading up on chakras. I have been reading up on habits, better habits. Next, I'm going to be going in with the Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer. I love this tinted moisturizer. It's one of my favorites. This is in the shade Nude. Okay. Anyways, reading a lot on chakras and crystals and energy and just meditating and healing from within. Very educational summer. Love that I put myself first, because I haven't put myself first and I can't even remember. It's been so long, but I feel like it was well needed. I feel so much better practicing meditation and different meditation techniques. I was also trying to figure out a routine because I did not have a routine. I haven't had a routine for college and I really wanted to have one this time around. I was also figuring that I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you guys saying that I worked out. I did work out a couple times, but as in consistent working out, I just couldn't do it. I just really wanted to focus on healing mentally first before I like fully dove into doing physical. And from my experience, you see, being sick and everything, and right state of mind and then working out definitely is a big difference for me. I feel when my mind is in the right state, I'm able to get through my workouts. I feel like it's easier to work out. I feel that my workouts are shorter, even though it takes me the same amount of time. It's weird, you know? I don't know, it's just so weird. I also have crystals because it's just part of my healing process and my spiritual journey as well. If you're wondering, the crystals that I have, they are rose quartz, pyrite, clear quartz, selenite, and opal. Those are my babies. I love them so much. They're beautiful. And then I also have right here, but you can't see it. It's like this giant crystal and it changes colors and it's the best. I love it so much. I'm excited to share, but I also joined this center. It's called the Inland Empire's Women's Business Center, but I just call it WBC for short. Okay, so pretty much that center is part of my school, as in it's part of the entrepreneurship department. So pretty much there's the Inland Empire. I don't know if anybody has ever heard of the Inland Empire Business Center, but that is through my school. And then from that is the Women's Center. So the Women's Center is just it's free. They're funded from the government and they provide services such as free business counseling, so any counseling that you need help with your business. They also offer free workshops right now because of COVID. I joined their program called It's Your Time, and pretty much it's just 90 days really focused on helping you to just get everything business-wise done, such as your business plan and like marketing and like everything that has to do with business. So they help you and they're there to guide and support you. If anybody is wondering how I found out about the center, I pretty much found out one day I was in the city library looking at some books for one of my classes, and I was walking out, and as I was walking out I saw a flyer for one of the workshops they were having, and this was in the beginning of the year. So I was like, okay, you know, why not? Because it's always good to learn more things, you know, it's always good to have more knowledge. So I was like, okay, let me go check it out. And then I found out about the center, and then I found out that it was from my school, and I was so surprised. I just didn't know that existed. Anybody that goes to Cal State knows that. Well, it's a commuter school, so there's not really a lot that goes on. There's not a lot of awareness when it comes to groups and clubs and all these wonderful opportunities. I kind of had to find it on my own, and if it wasn't for going to my city library, I would have never ever known that that existed. I saw that they were offering the program in the summertime, and I really was interested in doing it, so I kind of already knew from that point that I was interested in doing the program. That's also been part of my summer too. I've been taking a bunch of classes there, and it's been really nice. I love going there. It's so nice to be in a space with like-minded women, especially. It's very helpful and it's very encouraging. If you guys are watching me from the beginning of my YouTube channel, briefly talk about me starting a business, which I still am. However, I quickly realized that one, I need to be mentally strong and strong-minded, which I am now. And I knew that this was gonna take a lot of my time, which is fine. And then I also knew too that there was so much that I didn't know and I needed help. So I'm really glad that I stumbled across that opportunity. Still in the beginning stages of my business, there's just been so much that has happened in my life that hasn't really allowed me to like focus on that. I just started the program, so I'll be sharing my journey if anybody is interested, because that's kind of what I wanted to do in the first place with my YouTube. I wanted to bring you along. I wanted to show the process of what it's like planning a business, but I realized that I didn't know what I was doing, which is fine. I'm gonna be sharing what it's like behind the scenes, like getting everything ready business-wise. It's my first time filming in this area like this with all the setup and stuff. I have you guys on a lamp because my tripod broke while I was moving, which actually really sucked. I'm gonna be going in with my Fenty highlighter, Lightning Duo and Fire Crystal. So excited for her skin line. I love Fenty Beauty, so I can't wait to try out her skincare line. Also, in addition to taking classes and going through my spiritual journey and all that stuff, I also had to deal with school, but I had to deal with the financial aid. So they pretty much saw me not a full-time student, not a part-time student, just I didn't have the amount of classes to even be a part-time student. So they took away my financial aid, but I didn't find out until 2 weeks before the deadline of the first payment for classes was. So I was pretty stressed out about it. I thought I didn't have enough time to get everything processed. It was a very scary time actually, because it was a time of me thinking, am I gonna go to school? Like, I really was so close to not going back to school. I was not going to be able to afford to pay off school, I had to meet with my academic advisor and we had to figure out the classes I was going to be taking. I had to do a contract, I had to explain what happened, and I had to say what I'm going to be doing from here on out, and just a contract just saying that I'm going to be doing this, this, and this. And then I was so scared because I love school and I worked my booty off pretty much my whole entire life to get into college, and I love CSUSB, so it was a lot of nerve-wracking feelings and emotions and not knowing if I was going to continue on with my degree. But luckily, and thank goodness, and I'm so grateful that everything worked out very well, because I'm gonna be starting on Monday. I really do feel like taking that time for myself is gonna help me a lot this semester, especially with transitioning from fall to semesters. Can't believe it. I'm gonna be a junior. Well, technically I'm a sophomore because of the credits and stuff. I'm one semester away from being a junior type of situation, but I see it as my third year. So excited. I'm definitely going to be doing my back to school series soon after this video. I'm so excited because it's my first ever back to school series, and back to school series is one of my favorite things to watch on YouTube. So I'm excited that I finally get to do my own. Since we're on the topic of school, I might as well let y'all know what I'm going to be taking this semester. Chem, taking art for teachers, math for teachers. If you guys were watching my videos last quarter, you would know that I did math 1. So now this time around, I'm going to be doing part 2 of that series. I actually like the math. I'm also going to be taking French literature. Pretty excited about that. I didn't want to overwhelm myself and I didn't want to take too much. And plus I wanted to mix up my classes because from my experience in the past, I just know that having mixed in glasses takes the stress off my shoulders. And with the milk cream glow oil lip and cheek blush. That's pretty much it. I brought you guys up to speed already. Hope your summer was well. So let me know down in the comments what videos you would like to see next. I already kind of have a couple of ideas in my head that I'm kind of thinking of doing. It's just nice to have more ideas. Definitely gonna be talking about my experience and all that stuff. So make sure you go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss out on those videos. I'm gonna go ahead and use my Profusion chocolate palette that I used for my other video, but today I'm going for a very soft glam. I don't really want anything too dramatic, especially with the heat. It's kind of hot and I just really want something light and simple. So I'm gonna go ahead and dip into right here and put that in my outer corner. I'm gonna put it all over actually. Sorry if you hear any background noise. Neil is playing his video games. I didn't post on YouTube. I still posted on my Instagram or bring awareness to mental health, and I really wanted, especially after everything I've gone through, I really wanted that to be the main focus. My goal is to always and forever always inspire and motivate and help and heal you guys on the right path, you know? I'm gonna go ahead and dip into this chocolate groovy shade just ever so lightly into the outer corners. I kind of want a little bit of depth. A lot to do on my to-do list for summer, and I'm so glad that I got it done. I definitely, before school started, I knew I wanted a new intro and channel banner, which, by the way, go ahead and leave a sparkle emoji down below. That's letting me know that you loved the intro. Bougie, because I didn't have an eyeliner this whole time. Up until this point, I've been using paint so I can really perfect that wing. So here we go. Next up are falsies. This is what they kind of look like. Hopefully I did a good job of that. Still learning over here. My Kiss Strip Lash Glue Adhesive to film a TikTok. Peace out. I decided that I would like my videos to come out towards the end of the week. So like the weekend, so either Saturday or Sunday. So satisfying. I'll be using the NYX lip pencil in, I don't know how you pronounce it, Canis. Now we just gotta add some gloss. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my all-time favorite Fenty Beauty in the color Fussy. That's much it for this video. Thank you so much for watching all the way through. I had so much fun filming this makeup look. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment down below the sparkly emoji letting me know that you loved the intro. I hope you guys have a blessed week. See you in next week's video. Be safe. Bye.